I don't know, man. I feel like they should have equal rights to all of us.
What do you mean equal rights to all of us?
That was the bit. That was the joke. Like, we just cut in on our conversation and it sounds like you said something racist.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Should we do that?
No.
Well, it's already started. Too lazy to restart, so... Well, welcome to the YMC podcast. I am a new guest right now. Since this is my first episode.
I thought you were the host.
Yes. But...
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
We're
at that bridge.
We're at the bridge.
You're like the third host. You're the backup host.
Currently a backup host because my work schedule. But...
It's fine. We'll stick you in it.
Yeah, okay.
We'll stick it in you.
Okay. So?
Welcome. We got new mics.
Yeah.
We recorded a bunch of teasers. Actually, a bunch of episodes. We made a teaser out of them because they were not super high quality.
Yeah, we were kind of all over the place. Like, one episode, there was like 6 of us in one room, and like we kept switching out, and that was
pretty rough.
That was not a good episode.
Nah.
And then we said mean things, and then
the file got deleted.
And because of that, divine intervention happened.
The file was deleted. But yeah, as of this publication, there should be one teaser out. Yule Cat. That's probably, we'll just call it Yule Cat.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know what we'll call this. We'll kind of cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Probably something along the lines of Chris Rock.
Probably along the lines of we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah. That's a little mantra we got here.
So, I'm the first host, Cameron, and then the backup host.
I'm Jimmy.
And
And
then
then...
I'm Tyler.
Why you gotta say it like that, though?
I'm Tyler, man.
Okay, whatever.
So these are going to be the 3 main hosts, and this whole podcast idea started off of a retarded-ass school project.
Yes.
Yeah.
The retarded school project where we had to do a podcast because we tried to think of the easiest way to get out of this project.
Yeah, so the project was like, it was what was called Genius Hours. So you had to be creative, intuitive, and do something outside your comfort zone. So Jimmy decided, I'm going to do a fucking podcast. I'm like, that's a good idea. Let me hop on that shit. And so
Next thing you know, we recorded a podcast and then played it for a whole 15 minutes in front of the class to waste as much class time as possible.
And we inspired many.
We inspired many.
Surprisingly, miraculously, we fucking surprised the whole class.
I was like ready to get his attention. Like I don't know. I felt like she was just gonna be like, this was like not
I was the
worth
closest
the...
to getting the detention in that situation, bro.
Yeah,
I was pretty mad.
You did nothing.
But okay,
What did she say about yours?
she was like, "Wow, that was something." Later, she told my mom. My mom was not happy. But 2 things. Okay, number 1, we should redo the questions you did on that podcast for this podcast and see what your actual answers are, because I feel like there's a lot of filtering.
There was a lot of holdback in those answers.
Yeah, definitely. And second of all,
that was like it was like awkward recording it. Like we were both did not know what to say.
yeah, I mean that's how most recordings go. We start off like, what are we gonna say?
Like it wasn't like, I don't know. I think like having questions like those, like we were so limited to our response.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't say any 4-letter words. It was kind of just like I was there. I had to straighten out for like a good 15 minutes, and then my dad called me during the first take, and Cameron tried to keep it in, and it was so awkward because my dad just takes forever on the phone. But it was very funny, actually. I kind of wish we did leave it.
Yeah, I kind of wish we did.
That would be very funny.
Oh yeah, and then second of all, I did what I do best, and I was like, hey, can we steal this idea for profit? And now here we are.
Yeah.
So, how are we posting these right now? I'm just curious.
Spotify, YouTube, isn't Apple Music too?
I don't have Apple Music set up because I don't have an Apple phone.
You're in charge of all of that.
Yeah, I have the Instagram set up. We only have 1 post, but we'll post Yule Cat.
And we gotta post more about the podcast. Oh, you guys, yeah, you did post about the podcast.
Yeah. And then yeah, so I have a Spotify set up, so we can publish for that soon. Rapido, and then YouTube is easy. We'll just do YouTube.
Yeah.
Yep.
That won't be hard.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool to make money back on this stuff.
I mean, we only need
This is-
50.
Yeah. We started with like 8 hosts, and then we introduced monetization. Like, we can make money from this, and then 4 of them dropped. I don't know why. They're weirdos.
Yeah.
we get an ambassador ad after 50 listeners. Like, if we have 50 listeners, we can monetize.
You can get like $1.
Yeah, it won't be much.
Well,
but-
whatever it is, if we can get closer to breaking even with equipment, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, if we can make even a dime off this is awesome.
That would be awesome. I
And
think so.
I think we should, like, if we make like over $100 from this, I think we should rub it in the teacher's face.
Okay. If anyone's listening from school, if we get detentions for bragging about how we made money off a podcast to Miss Haggis,
Oh,
it's right here.
name dropped.
I had to. Dude, there's no way I'm not name dropping. She's not listening.
That's true. I think it's gonna be difficult to not name drop.
There's just some people that we absolutely cannot name drop though.
Yeah. Which
Like
we already
like
started.
like the dog in the peanut butter video.
Oh no, no, no.
Am I missing something here?
You should not be missing something here.
I think I'm missing something here.
Last year, the girl and
Oh.
the dog and the peanut butter on her private area.
Okay, we don't talk about that yet.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, it's not name dropping.
We're definitely not gonna talk about that. We
No.
cannot say that person's name. You know, because if case this blew up, then
Wink, wink, hint, hint.
her future's gone.
Yeah. That's defamation of character.
Okay, so I want to talk about something. I keep seeing like new podcasts, like podcasts from other people like our age that are trying to make podcasts. I didn't know what we're doing isn't like this isn't a new idea. Like other people have done this.
Yeah.
Kids our age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just better than
This
them.
isn't revolutionary.
We're just gonna be better than them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah.
think they dropped this much money?
Probably not.
I mean, like, yeah, there's competition, you know?
Well, I thought we'd be competing with like actual podcasts, and then we'd have to work our way up. But like, I didn't know teenagers in other high schools do this.
Think about how many people are on this planet, Tyler. How did you
I'm sure
think that people
someone
our
had done
age
it.
would not have done a podcast
Yeah.
already?
Like, honestly, I can't think of many things that someone hasn't done. Like, I actually
Yeah.
don't think that.
Well, I know someone's done it our age, but like, I've seen at least 4 that are active accounts in the last week that do this. And I'm like,
Well,
what?
if 4 is our competition, we were pretty good.
Well, I mean, as long as it's not like 600, you know, it's better.
Oh well, I think we can pull it off, especially since we have a localized audience.
Yeah, like, we can really...
Probably.
I feel like we could get fame off of our location. Of, like, the people at school.
Yeah. Easy W's there.
I think our goal should be surpassing the Royal Report.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't
Absolutely.
name drop the Royal Report.
Yes, we can.
That's public
fine.
information.
That's fine. That one's fine. We're coming for you, Royal Report.
The Royal Report could be anything.
You hear us? We're coming for you.
We're coming for you. And we're gonna fucking destroy you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You will not be ready for us. Well, because we don't have the holdback that they have.
You see, they're like
Yeah.
3
They're
subscribers.
not allowed to
though,
cuss.
dude.
I'm allowed to say fuck you.
You're not allowed to talk about dogs and peanut butter. We can't talk about that. We can.
Alright. We have to bring up, since today is Monday, March 28th, and the Grammys happened recently.
No.
Oscars.
It was the
dipshit.
Oscars. You
Oscars.
fucking retard.
Like I care. I clearly don't care enough to look into this. I'm not following their fake schemes to try and get them some attention. This is clearly just a
Gemini man
attention pull.
slapped a
The zebra from Madagascar. Gemini man slapped the zebra from Madagascar.
Oh, man.
Sleeping on the
Fishtails.
genie from Aladdin.
Fishtails fucking uses his fishtail to slap the shit out of a zebra.
Why isn't... What is that one award? Oh, the Nobel Peace Prize or something?
He
Why
didn't win
doesn't
that
fucking Will Smith win that? Like, I swear to God, he has the opportunity.
Why would he win that?
He has the opportunity to create world peace. I feel like he's like one of the top of the social class celebrities.
Well, not anymore.
Well, not anymore. Now let's talk about what happened last night.
I'm sure as everyone knows.
Gemini Man,
Slapped.
a.k.a. Will Smith, decided it would be a good
Jaden
idea.
Smith's father.
Since she's now more famous than him after this.
What? No, Jaden Smith's a boy.
Jaden, and Will.
Jade.
Doesn't he have other kids too?
But Jaden Smith's the most popular.
Yeah.
He was the Karate Kid.
He's the Karate Kid, man.
He was the Karate Kid. And then he like had a rap career. I wonder if that's still working out.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Not at all.
You know, Will Smith used to be a rapper too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will
Will Smith is like, what is it? The jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did a lot. He's done a lot. He's an interesting character. But yeah, he slapped Chris Rock, who, you know, is a very iconic comedian.
The joke wasn't even that bad in my opinion.
Yeah,
like,
Will Smith did comedy. He's said worse than that
Yeah.
to other people. I don't know why he got so, upset. Like,
Do we know what condition his wife has? That
Yeah,
caused
it's
her?
some hair loss condition.
So it's not like, I don't know. I feel like it would definitely be.
my take
and-
on it is
yeah.
he's a comedian. Chris Rock's a comedian. He's not attacking.
He's there
Jaden
to crack
Smith.
jokes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not attacking Jaden Smith. He's like, haha, look at you. You lose your hair. Like, it's not that bad.
And yeah, it's just G.I. Jane. Like that was.
I
it.
understand protecting a person you like and love, but like, jeez.
But she cheated on you, man.
That too.
That's true.
That's what you get.
With
I'm
a
not
guy-
defending
with a-
you at the Oscars.
With a guy named Future.
Imagine being in a car, like on their way home, if he hadn't defended her, and she's like, "Why didn't you defend me?" And he's like, "Cause you sucked another man's cock. That's why."
Because in the past, you sucked off Future.
That's why. But nah, that conversation never happened.
Yeah.
Much more awkward. On another podcast, they discussed her cheating on him to his fucking face. Which is so messed.
Why is this man still with her?
I don't
he's
know.
gotta love this girl.
He gotta. Yeah, I don't. That's so rough, dude. Like, it's just sad. Sad Will
It is
Smith.
definitely sad.
First YouTube Rewind. Now Michelle.
Oh, that's hot.
Now Jada Smith.
It was such
And now
a
this.
It was such a shitty transition. YouTube Rewind was like, you know what I have on my mind right now? Fortnite and Marquez Brownlee. Like, what the fuck?
Two completely unrelated things.
Yeah.
Like,
Will Smith, no.
why would Will Smith actually be thinking about Fortnite or Marquez Brownlee? Like, what the actual hell was that?
YouTube Rewind trying to make a
And then
buck.
they just gave up because I knew they were just gonna get flamed for the rest of their life.
Yeah, that 2018 ended YouTube Rewind.
Literally,
Rightfully so.
entirely. Yeah,
They
rightfully
don't
so.
deserve to make.
I don't know, like the older ones are alright. Like they're kind of like nostalgic and cool
Yeah, like
to
the
watch.
2015, 2016,
Which I
2017
think
ones.
that's what they were going for, which is why it made him good.
Yeah.
But dude, what the heck was the 2018 one?
Not good.
That's hot.
That's hot. Bruh.
I remember seeing that for the first time. Like, what the fuck is this?
So we're naming this podcast just dogging on Will Smith.
For now, we started off pretty strong, dogging Will Smith.
We did.
Let's shift tracks. Never mind. Let's go back.
Yeah, let's go back to Will Smith.
What else is there to talk about? I mean, school kind of sucks. How was your spring break, Cameron? Actually, you tell us about that.
Spring break, I went skiing, and I hurt my knee, and like I think I need to go to the doctor.
Oh.
Like, I'm having trouble going downstairs.
That's not good, man.
Did you like hurt it at the beginning of the trip so you couldn't ski for the rest of it, or was it like the last day? It wasn't that bad.
Like, no, it didn't hurt at all while I was skiing, but like the way the boots are and how you ski, like my knee hurt at the end of the day, and then I would like rest and take some Advil and it'd feel better. And then after I got home, and like a couple days after I got home, like, oh, my knee doesn't work right.
Oh, whoops.
Oops. Yeah, you probably should get that checked out. Whoa.
I keep having leg problems lately. I think I like hurt the muscle on this leg, on my right leg. I gotta check my lesson right sometimes. I think I hurt the muscle, because like if I run for a while and then stop running, my leg's like, don't do that anymore. We're not gonna do that. And then I hurt for like a long time, and I limp for like the rest of the day, and then I wake up and I'm like, oh, I can walk again.
Whatever happened to like what when you were in crutches?
My knee? That was my knee, and it was that was another muscle. This is the muscle here, and that was the muscle here. It was this muscle, and it was mad. It was big mad. It was like, stop walking now! And I couldn't walk. Like, it would just hurt to move my knee. But now it's just the muscle here. Jimmy, you're a, physician or something like that.
You're talking about your quadricep?
Yeah, that one. That hurts. Maybe it's because fucking did squats that one day, and it's never been the same since.
No, that was definitely before we started going to the gym.
Oh.
That was way before, no?
No, not the knee problem, the quad problem.
Yeah, the quad problem. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I don't see how that could be anywhere near related, but
I don't know.
Good luck with trying to blame that one on me, buddy.
I don't know how muscles work.
Well, Tyler, if you try and get bigger muscles by hitting the gym, it's not going to just destroy every single muscle.
Oh. Never mind then.
So, well, how was your spring break since you decided to ask Cameron?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tutored to get a bunch of money for all this stuff.
How did you get so much money from tutoring?
It was this lady, this old lady, and she has a granddaughter that's online, and she didn't do a whole lot online. She did like, from what I've been told, nothing. She didn't do anything. So they paid me $40 an hour to tutor and like help her do it. Like tutor, quotations, you mean like
do the work.
Do that for me.
Tyler currently doxing himself and this old lady's granddaughter for completely cheating on the PLP program, but
nah, it's fine. But then yeah, I got $50 extra because I finished in 2 days. And I was gonna get $100 extra, but I finished in 2 days instead of 1. So, which is probably better in the long run. I got more money out of it.
I remember, over like the COVID break and shit, Nick paid me $200 to do all his missing assignments.
Nice.
And like I remember,
you kept on trying to get me to do it.
Yeah.
You like kept on trying.
I'll give you $50 if you just do this. Because I didn't want to write the essays and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember one time though, like there was this coding thing he had, and like it was dumb. I could not figure it out. I did not want to do it. Like that was so long ago too. So I just turned it in anyways, just blank. And the teacher was like, so it seems like you still haven't done that. Like you didn't log in and put anything in it. I was curious if you're having internet problems with that or something like that. And then I just turned it right back in. I did that 3 more times before she's like, look, I can't give you any points for this.
Oh,
like I'm doing it. I need my 100.
And like I didn't reply back or anything. She was like, any response? And then I just know they're gonna turn it back in.
You're like, you should have texted her. Like, you should text her now from Nick's account. Log in and be like, oh, internet issues. Like after the school year's over.
Yeah, I'm having real serious internet issues.
Sorry, these internet issues are pretty bad.
Delayed my message by an entire year. 300, or probably close to 400 days now. Jeez.
Oh, I want to talk about Interstellar because I recently watched that,
We recently
We
watched
all
that.
recently watched that.
I didn't. I still never even I just watched the second half of the movie since I missed class.
Oh, you must have been real confused.
Yeah.
You don't even know. You don't even know. It was so weird.
Well, it's like I came back to the part where Matt Damon is like blowing shit up. I'm like, what happened? Because I left when they were on the water planet.
Yeah.
And like they had just escaped, and then I come back because I missed a day for baseball. I come back and just Matt Damon's like, I'm blowing this shit up. And he blew up the black guy and he blew up the spaceship, and they like, I don't know what they did, but they somehow landed on the spaceship while it was spinning.
Yep.
I don't know. It was a good movie.
It was a good movie. People say that's like one of the greatest movies of all time. I don't think it was.
I wouldn't say
No.
best movie.
It was an alright movie, but it
was
wasn't.
pretty decent.
Yeah. I will still put my favorite movie as Shawshank Redemption.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't
John
seen it either.
swears by it. You say it's super good.
It is my favorite movie, yeah.
We could have a backyard camp out and watch Shawshank Redemption.
Well, we should do that, but I just can't do it. It's so hard to get everyone to go.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Oh, wow. We'll figure it out. You know, I really like Fantastic Mr. Fox. That's one of my favorite
That was
movies.
a classic stop motion movie.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I like this. I read the book. Well, no, of course I saw the movie first, and then I read the book, and then I watched the movie again. The movie's better. It's one of the few movie-book duos that the movie's better.
Really?
I think
Yeah,
so.
really?
Like
Because everyone always says that the fucking...
everyone's
Books
like,
are
the book
better.
is so much better. Nah. The movie is better. I think so. Maybe it was because I was biased and saw the movie first.
Fell in love with the movie first and then read the book.
Yeah.
It's kind of how it was with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was with Harry Potter too. I watched all the movies and then I was like, that was cool. Let me read all the books, and then I got to the fifth book and I was like, the movies are so much better. Please,
So much retarded
I can't read
extra
so
shit.
many extra details. Please stop.
This is garbage.
I feel like in elementary school there was two type of kids. The kids that read the Harry Potter books and the kids that read the Percy Jackson books.
I read both.
Oh.
And then the rare you read
Oh.
I was really into the Percy Jackson books. I liked them.
I read the Percy Jackson books, and I tried to read the Harry Potter books, and I was like, no. I don't
Percy
like this.
Jackson had a pen sword thing, dude.
That was so
That was
cool.
so
It
cool.
was so cool. I used to have a ballpoint pen just to be like, sword. Oh. Just to disappoint myself. It was, and then the movies were mid. The movies were they were bad. The movies were terrible. The Percy Jackson movies.
Really?
Have you seen them?
No. That's like
I've
one of the
never seen
only few
They're all
things
bad.
where I've only read the book and not seen the movies.
They're all bad.
They're not worth it?
No. No. You'll
It's
actually ruin your perception of Percy Jackson by
I
watching
can
the
picture in
movies.
my mind what I was perceiving or what I was imagining while reading the books.
Yeah,
and
I mean, when you imagine Percy Jackson, what age is he?
14.
Right. In this movie, he's 20.
Oh!
Bruh.
They did not pick the right actor.
Yeah, he looks so old, and he's supposed to be, a sophomore
yeah.
in high school. Nah, this dude is 6 foot, muscular as hell, and is almost growing stubble out of his vision. Nah.
I heard
No.
I heard the Maze Runner books are better than the movies.
Oh yeah, the books are better than the movies in that situation. The
I
movies
only
aren't even
watched
bad
the
in
first
that one.
movie.
The movies aren't even bad in that one. They're mid.
I
wouldn't say
watched
they're
them when I was
bad.
too young to I don't know, want to
Yeah.
watch.
I
was
have
like, "What is
the
boring."
I have all the Walking Dead comics, and I still haven't finished it. I really want to sit down and read all of them again.
They have a comic book series?
Yeah, have I showed you?
Which one
Yeah.
came first?
The comic books 10 years before the
Didn't
Whoa!
the mo-
didn't
the-
Daryl die in the comic book? Oh.
Daryl was never in the comic books.
Who's Eugene? Someone said I'm like Eugene. I don't remember.
Eugene is in the comic books.
Who's Eugene? What's that character?
I think they're very different from the show and the comic books.
I haven't seen either.
No.
Who is he in the show?
Describe him.
He looked fat and stupid in the show, and then,
Damn.
No.
Yeah.
I've been insulted by someone I forgot entirely. No.
Someone 4 years ago.
No.
Yeah, but like, I think the comic books, like, there's not as much detail and story as there is in the show, because it's fucking a comic book.
Yeah.
But I love the comic books so much more than the show. Like, I'd read the comic books than watch the entire series any day over the show.
Well, The Walking Dead seems like it would fit a comic book perfectly. That sounds like
Yeah.
a great
Yeah,
show.
I think it was 10 years before the show. They started the comic book.
That makes a lot of
And
sense.
then, have you guys watched Invincible? Like, that superhero
Yeah.
show?
Mhm.
That was by the same author of the Walking Dead comic books.
That was good, dude.
Yeah.
Leo got me hooked on that.
I know. We all watched it that one
Yeah.
morning, and I was like, this is fucking good.
Dude, that was like real good.
I didn't even finish it. I watched it and I was like, this is pretty good. And I was like, I can't watch more of this.
I literally binge
the
watched
ending's
it.
fucked up.
Yeah, I know how it goes.
Yeah.
It's too popular to not know how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that a while ago, though. That was like
It was good
last
stuff.
June.
My favorite comic book though, Calvin and Hobbes. Do you guys know what that is?
Mm-mm.
One of the best comics ever. Garfield's pretty good too.
Well, based on that statement, I don't think I'm gonna check out that recommendation.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Calvin and Hobbes. Shout out to all my Calvin and Hobbes fans out there.
Which
one
is no
person.
one.
Yeah, there's definitely no one. That's
someone out here knows. DM us if you know Calvin and Hobbes.
YMC Productions Instagram. Dan Tyler, he's running the account.
Yeah.
DM that you watched or read the comic books, Calvin and Hodge or whatever the heck.
Calvin and Hobbes, man.
Hobbes?
Hobbes. HOBBES, bro.
I just think of fucking The Rock and Hobbs. I forgot what his name is.
The
Sean
Rock and
Hobbs.
Sean Hobbs. Is it Hobbs and Shaw? That's what
Or
it
Hobbs
is.
and Shaw. Yeah.
The Rock and Hobbs.
Oh wait, The Rock is Hobbs.
I love that movie though. That's a good movie. I mean, did you guys see it?
No.
Oh,
No.
come on.
I quit watching the series after 7.
Oh yeah, no.
I was like, as soon as Paul Walker is dead, I was like, yeah, it should be done. Stop fucking making movies.
No, give us more money. They're trying to suckle that Hollywood teat for more money, bro. They want more.
Did you know Vin Diesel's in Saving Private Ryan?
What is he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's
Yeah.
he dies.
Yeah.
Early.
All of them die.
Yeah, but like he dies early.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Have you never seen it? Come on.
I watched it like a
You know-
while.
you
We
know-
watched
you
it
know-
in
and
your house.
you
I
know-
started it in my house but fell asleep early.
You know who fucking the only survivor was?
Probably the main guy.
Private Ryan.
Of course.
No, the main guy even died.
Tom Hanks.
Forrest Gump fucking died.
No way,
No!
Forrest Gump died. No.
Dude,
Mama.
Tom Hanks has been in how many wars?
Vietnam.
Vietnam. Fucking World War II.
I'm
Wasn't there a movie?
Toy Story Wars.
Toy Story Wars.
What else is Tom Hanks been in? Someone's gonna be flaming us.
Wilson.
Like, how do you forget about Tom Hanks movie?
How do you
number
forget
8?
about Tom Hanks being in the Third Chinese War in 1402?
How could you forget that? Come on now. I don't know, man. I'm not a Tom Hanks fanatic.
The War of 1812.
I got Toy Story. Get off my back. All right. How many Toy Story movies are there now?
Probably.
4.
4?
That 4 was the end.
Well, yeah, because doesn't it, they split up, right?
Yep. So, okay, yeah.
That's
One
pretty
and
sad.
2 were like...
We've spoiled so many movies.
They're old. Get over
They're
it.
old. One and 2 is like, oh, it's Toy Story. 3 was like the ending. And then, like, because fucking Andy grew up and moved away. And then they're like, you know what? Let's milk it one more time.
Let's milk those tear ducts one more time, baby.
and then Woody reunites with Bo. And then Woody says bye to the whole gang and and goes away with Bo.
Also, I hate that.
I know.
Stick with your boys.
I know, dude. He's such a simp, dude.
And Bo's like not even like she's not interested half the movie.
Yeah.
She's like she's done with it. She moved on.
I know.
And
He's
she
like, bro,
converts it.
I got a whole nother man.
Yeah. And then like J.J. Smith. But nah, and then he dips on Buzz, his lifelong friend, to infinity and
Dude,
beyond.
you better watch out, dude. Will Smith's gonna show up our door. Keep my wife's name out of your motherfucking mouth.
If we get that famous, I'll accept it at that point. If we get famous enough for Will Smith to listen to YMC
Chris Rock
podcast,
was just like,
find us and smack our
I
face.
will, I'll stop. Please stop yelling and making a scene.
Wait, did he say that?
Dude, like, you can, like, while Will Smith is, like, cussing, he's like, yeah, I'll keep her out of my mouth. Like,
Yeah, he's like, keep
He's like,
your
dude,
name out
stop.
of your fucking mouth. He's like, okay, I will. But he's like
like,
joking still. Like, I will.
okay, man, I will.
And like as soon as he slaps him, first of all, Chris Rock took that entire situation like a professional. He's
I know.
like, seriously? Like, what was that?
He was just like,
He's like,
really
oh
where
no,
I'm
what
right
you
now?
gonna do? He's like, oh shit.
Oh,
That's what you gonna do.
he didn't even like recoil from that. Like he got hit and was like, seriously? What was that?
He's like, what you doing, man? This is the Oscars. You gonna slap somebody?
You can't just slap me. And then yeah, Will Smith sits down and curses him out, and then wins Best Actor.
That was so funny. Wait, what was Chris Rock? Was he like announcing the Best Actor?
Yeah, he was just MC.
Oh, okay.
He was MC that.
I was like, that would be hilarious if he's like in the Best Actors Will Smith.
Well, I mean, he does do that. He had.
Oh, he did announce it?
Chris Rock announces it because he's MC. He's just like, this guy's the winner. Yay! He does that for everyone. And so he had to confront Will Smith again.
That's fucking
and then
weird.
Will Smith, what did he like
He gave-
apologize to his Academy or whatever?
He gave an apology to the nominees,
Oh, yeah.
not
Yeah.
Chris Rock.
Not Chris Rock.
But he also gives a speech once he receives it. He's like, I defend the people I respect and love, but like,
And he's just crying.
yeah, and he smacks Chris Rock before that.
Dude, if
Why are we back on this topic?
Will Smith will not leave the podcast.
I feel like if I ever won an award like that, like I would not have that whole heartfelt speech ready and shit. I'd just be like, I won this. It's cool.
Go.
I won this shiny thing. I guess
this
you
doesn't
guys
really mean much.
I guess you guys thought my shit was good, and that says a lot about you guys' personality.
That says more about you than me. I'm not gonna lie.
So Cameron's lava lamp has yet to heat up, and it's been an hour.
We learned about
We need to
Edward
accept the fact
It's
that it's
Walker's.
defaultive.
No, it's just a big ass lava.
No, Cameron.
Edward
It doesn't
Walker's invention, the lava lamp. What's his middle name? I forgot.
I don't give a fuck at this
Well,
point.
did it even say? Did we actually?
I'm sure it did.
No. Why would they have a middle name?
Because he's Sir Edward Walker.
I don't think so.
I don't know. But anyway, that's a cool invention. But why did he think to do that? What was like, if I put just wax?
If I put wax
I feel like he
into
was trying to do
water-
something else, and he ended up with that.
He's like, whoa, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool. It's probably more like he's like, whoa, look at this cool light up water lamp, and then he like spilled some wax from his candle in ancient times, and then he's like, whoa, lava.
Lava lamp.
He was like, wait, let me just pour the rest of this in here.
I feel like a lot of inventions are just
They're just
accidents.
complete accidents. Like some of them have to be.
Sticky notes are complete accidents.
No, that was on purpose.
No, that
No,
wasn't.
sticky notes were all
He was trying to make a super strong glue, and,
And he
look
made
how
a
that
medium.
ended
Oh.
up.
He made like a medium working, barely stickable paste or like whatever is on.
He
the
made a
sticky
very not sticky glue.
note. Yeah, and that was like he was like, oh, damn, and then
Yeah,
he's
close
like,
enough.
well, I guess we can use this for something else. And apparently thought up sticky notes.
Nice. I mean, sticky notes are useful. Good stuff.
I don't like use sticky notes. Like
But like, if you were in an office job, you would.
I think
I guess.
white people have invented everything except peanut butter.
Where did this come from?
Okay, pause. We need a disclaimer or something.
That's what the education system teaches you.
Okay, that's
So
a good
know what you put
disclaimer.
your kids into.
I mean, rap music.
That's not. I'm talking like products.
Okay, I guess that's fair. I mean, that's just law of large numbers, right? I mean, there's a lot of white people who are educated, and there's not a lot of black people that are educated.
Are you calling them monkeys, dude?
No!
Whoa!
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 No, I did not say that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, when there was the invention boom, there was not a lot of black people that knew how to make things.
Yeah, they did not. They were not in a good situation. To say the
Why?
least.
Why?
However, if they were, I think we'd live in a lot better world. Like, black people's invention. What, like, peanut butter? Seriously?
That was a good
No
one.
one thought of
Can't
that?
pass a peanut butter, dude.
Imagine if there was 100 more items at the quality of peanut butter. That would be awesome. I mean, right?
Yeah. This is true.
What is, like, I'm trying to rack my brain of, like, everyday inventions.
I was gonna say it's mostly all white people.
Yeah.
The cotton gin was a white guy.
Yeah, because that's an everyday
we
use.
know that.
Yep, I use that every day. My good old cotton gin. Can't forget my daily use cotton
Eli
gin.
Whitney.
Oh, no. No.
Good old,
Good old cotton gin.
good old cotton gin.
Can someone...
I was
look
thinking
that
the
up.
same thing for some reason. I was thinking about the cotton gin, not because it's a daily use item, but just
Because you were being racist.
because we were being racist.
You're racist.
Well, we were
Come
talking
on.
about how white people make way more inventions.
What? Okay, this is not racist. Full disclaimer.
I like how the second
That
thing...
means it's gonna
I
be
looked up
racist.
inventions, the second... No, the first
Was
fill in the
cotton
blank
gin?
by black people.
That's.
Blood bank? The potato chip! I knew it! Dude!
They do live.
They
we
make
would live
so
way
much
better
better
lives.
stuff. Gas masks? Are you joking? Folding cabinet bed. Dude, all this
Like
is
a
top
futon?
tier.
Like
no,
what?
like the ones that are in your wall and you pull it out.
Okay,
These are all things that I'm like, as a teenager, I'm like,
Who
that
invented
sounds
the
awesome.
futon? I need to know.
Okay, I had a futon.
I used to have
Futons
futon
are
too.
so lit. Futons are the greatest.
Well, I had
invention
one,
ever.
and then I like came in my room one day, and it was gone. Who the fuck's
Oh, no,
my
I-
futon?
I had a bunk bed futon.
What?
Yeah, so there was a twin bed up top.
Bernard Castro in 1919.
Bernard Castro's white. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to say it.
The modern pull-out bed was invented... No, that's a pull-out bed. Who invented the futon? It must have just come from the pull-out bed.
Maybe.
Bernard Castro. He's Italian. So, so yeah, he's white. What were you saying, Cameron? You had a futon bunk bed?
Yeah, so you had the twin bed up top, and then down below was a futon, a leather futon.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had a futon, and it was great. It was low to the ground. Like, it didn't take up much space. Like, I had an awesome
I always
futon.
got the best sleep on futons.
Yeah, futons are great. They're so awesome.
Yeah.
And it wasn't
I had-
small for me. It was great size. And then I just come in one day, it's fucking gone. And like, I'm like, where am I going to sleep? My parents are like, don't worry about it. I'm like, okay. And then I leave and I come back and there's a fucking king size bed outside my room. And I'm like, what is this? She's like, your brother stole your futon. My brother Jason, when he was moving away. He's like, I have too small of a room. I'm like, get rid of the king size bed. I want my futon. He's like, no. No, you take the king size bed. So now I have a king size bed in my, walk-in closet room.
Harry Potter room.
Can we talk about how like when you you go to bed with just you and you wake up with not just you?
Oh yeah, I hate that shit so much. My little sister, just I don't know. She must have nightmares or something. She's like, I need to sleep somewhere. And she like breaks into my room, sleeps in my bed. So it's like 1 a.m. I'm sleeping, and then like just some monster sneaks into my bed. And I wake up. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
I think it would just be so funny. It's like, why the fuck's there a face in front of me?
Well, because, like, I get up, I sleep on only one half of the bed, because I'm one person, and I don't need a king-size bed! Anyway, I sleep on one side of the bed, and I wake up, and I get off that side of the bed, and I get over, get dressed for school, and I turn around, and there's a fucking person in my bed! I'm like, what is going on?
Does your little brother end up in your bed sometimes?
Sometimes, he'll be in there. I'm like, dude, get out of my bed! One time I caught her, because I was asleep, and I was, like, lightly asleep. I don't sleep heavily, but apparently heavily enough where she can sneak in. But one time, not heavily enough. So I'm just, like, dozing, and then I wake up, and there's just a demon just... I'm like, what are you doing? Like, and then she, like, left without saying a word. She just left. I'm like, okay. Not one of my sleep paralysis demons. My little sister.
Why does she choose you and, like, not your parents?
Because they lock their door.
That's smart.
Lock your door.
I don't have a lock.
Yeah, you
Put a
think
chair.
I did.
they would be given a lock?
Yeah, man. I can't have a lock in my
That's out of...
And then like, I have like one of those like those, what is the sliding locks they have in hotels where it's like a chain with a little piece on it. I bought one of those from the dollar store, so like if I ever need it. And then I haven't used it because I can't put that there and just pretend it's not there.
You gotta like put it like on the very, very top corner of the door.
Just hide it.
So that it's like ineffective, and they'll open the door and only the top part will like stop and the whole bottom part of the door will go in and your door will just like curve.
What's going on here?
It would be like, what is that?
Hopefully it's like the middle of the night. My parents come to check on me and they're like, okay, the door is opening wrong. Alexa, turn your phone off.
Well, I really for some reason want to mention futons again because my grandma, she bought like this pink couch, and when we were out there visiting for Christmas, I had to sleep on the futon, so I like undid it, and it was like the worst experience on a futon I've ever had in my life because it was like unbalanced, and like if you laid anywhere on it, like the side you laid on would tip over, and it was the worst thing ever because I like tipped up against the wall and got like pancaked in between the futon and the wall. It was just like, how do I get out of this at 3 a.m. without waking literally everyone in the house up? And it was so cold.
Yikes. Futons, guess they have their downfall.
Futons do be having downfall.
My futon was like off the ground, so my dog would sleep under it. Like
Sandy?
Yeah, so I have slippers. Like I have pajama slippers. So I have those on the ground, and then I wake up and I put on my slippers, but then there would be like a dog there, and I'm like, oh, well, I wonder how that got there. And just move on with my day.
You literally are like an old person and like a young person. Like, nobody like has slippers on the side of their bed at our age.
Yeah.
They're comfortable, man.
Like, you rock the loafers around school.
The loafers are drippy. There's no other way around it.
When I was younger and I had my futon, it was off the ground like yours, and I like woke up early, and my mom usually always comes and wakes me up when I was younger to go to school, and so I woke up early and I'm like, I'm gonna put a prank on her, so I went and hid under the futon, and like she came in and like was like, where is he? And then she like walked out, and then, and she like started like looking for me and shit like all around the house. And she couldn't find me, so I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to stick out my leg to make it easier for her. and then she, like, goes and asks my brother, and he's like, I don't know. And they're, like, all looking for me. Like, they search the entire house, and I'm, like, this dumb, not realizing that they're doing this much effort. And then I'm like, I'm getting bored, so I just get up and walk out. And then they see me, and they're like, where were you? And I was like, in my room. And they're like, no, you weren't. I was like, I was.
I was hiding under the bed.
I was under the bed. And he's like, why would you be under the bed? Why are you trying to scare us? I was like, I was not.
That's when you lie and say you like fell off the other side that you didn't
No,
check.
that's where you lie and just be like, I was in the bed the whole time. I don't know what you're talking about.
I literally just woke up. I don't know what you're talking about. That'd be too funny.
How you missed
my mom was mad at me that day. She wasn't happy with me.
One time my mom thought she lost my younger brother. Because, like, I was at elementary school. Me and my sister, we were at the elementary school. And my mom would have to come pick us up. Oh, the lava lamp burst!
Yes!
Anyway, my mom, like, came to pick us up, but my brother wasn't with her. So, like, she thought she brought him with us because he was sleeping and shit. So she thought he was in the car, but then she gets there and he's like not in the car. She's like, huh? Where'd he go? So the whole school goes on lockdown to find this kid. No one can find him. The police are called. No one can find him. Me and my sister are just like, we're like 4th and 2nd grade at this point. So we're just like, damn. I guess we have one less sibling.
I guess that's how it's gonna be now.
And like the police are looking for him. Everyone's looking for him. And then either my mom like genuinely resigned to the thought that her son was gone, or my dad got home. I don't remember because it was so long ago. But my little brother's at home asleep on the couch, just like she forgot. Like she forgot to take him with her. So
No way.
She's like, oh, my bad. School that I caused to lock down, community that I just alerted there was a predator around. My bad. So yeah. That's all the time my brother almost got lost.
Your mom would do that shit.
That's what I was just about to say. I was like, no offense to your mom, but that is something your mom would do.
Just put the entire
Like, just the
community on lockdown.
overprotective type.
Put the community on lockdown before she thought to look in her living room.
Like having checkpoints outside the town already set up, stopping every car.
They're all bordered. They got like a whole Amber Alert system going. He's just completely passed out on the couch.
Bro's just napping. He's just living. But nope. They found him. What a guy. That was the point where he was really sick, though. Like, my brother has gone through a very weird sickness in his stomach. His intestines are weird. But yeah. That's information that is unnecessary to add.
Poor guy. Yeah.
Elementary school was quite the time.
I know. Like, I was like, I can't wait to get out of elementary school. And then I did, and I was like, I want to go back.
It was exactly that. It was like, you like build your way up to like anticipation when you get to like 6th grade, and then you're out, and then you're like, take me back. It was so much easier.
But that was the thing though, is like, I couldn't wait to go to high school. Like, that wasn't a thing for me. Like, I was like, I would rather still go back to elementary school. I don't want to go to high school.
Yeah. I wasn't really like that either. I hit middle school and I was just kind of like, this was a train wreck.
I was
This was a literal train wreck.
Fucking,
I don't want to go to high school.
I was flashed some poor girl's sex tape on the bus. I was traumatized.
Oh, no.
Horrible.
She's our grade, man. She was in 7th grade when that happened.
With a high schooler.
Ugh. Blech. It's so nasty, dude.
Yeah. Nasty.
Isn't that like if someone our age were to do that?
Mm-hmm. It's like literally.
It's this.
What if someone our age just went with a 7th grader?
Oh, that's another level.
Yeah, that was.
Charlie?
No. What grade is she in?
Yeah, what grade is she in?
Not ours?
No,
Dude, the way she was talking in the work group. I said that because I looked at your phone, but the way she said that in the YMC group chat, I was like, is she in 5th grade? What is this? Why is she saying hi to everyone in the group chat? She just started naming people that she didn't know. I was like, this is kind of strange.
I still think it would be funnier if it was Charlie pretending to be his
That would
girlfriend.
have been hilarious. Charlie just pretends. Yeah, he like takes a picture of her real quick. That was the snap. Like, that would be so funny.
He just switches personas.
She just
on
has
us.
no idea. And Charlie's just like, hey guys. Hi. Starts naming all of us.
the only
Tyler,
reason-
Leo, Jimmy, Andrew.
The only reason I thought of that is because she's so different in person. Like, she wouldn't connect eye contact with me. Like, when I saw her for the first time, she was like, she just wouldn't do it.
Yeah, she wouldn't do it with me either. Did I tell you what happened? She came into the gas station, and then, like, with Charlie, and, Charlie's like, hey, Cameron. I was like, hey, what's up, Charlie? And then, like, his girlfriend's like, who's that? It's like, it's Cameron, one of my friends. And then she's like, what, really? And then she was like had a mental breakdown.
She had an
and
aneurysm.
ran away. Ran away from me. I was like, what?
Is she alright, Charlie?
She broke in.
Dude, Charlie left his aviators in my car.
No.
I know, I have them right now.
Poor guy. Yeah, she's very well. Like, and then on the group chat, she's super outgoing. She's, different than the person who won't look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. This is totally off topic, but fucking Tyler, you never answered my question about. So you're Mormon and you don't go out on Sundays. Did you see my question in the group chat with like the vacation and shit?
I think I saw it, but I forgot to respond. Like I was gonna like, I'll just talk to this later.
So you don't go out on Sundays. So if you're on vacation and the vacation like lands on a Sunday, do you just not do anything that day, or do you still go out and do shit?
Depends.
Well, they definitely go out and do stuff, right? You're like with your family. You're not gonna sit at home in a.
I mean,
hotel.
if we're at fucking Disneyland, I think we probably would.
So why can't you go out on Sunday on any other Sunday if you can go out on Sunday at Disneyland?
Because it's like
ask my mom. I don't know. You ask my mom.
Stupid.
I don't know, man. Like, situation calls. Like, I don't know. Maybe God has a soft spot for Disneyland. I don't fucking know.
God has a soft spot for taking your family to SeaWorld.
Yeah, this is how it is. Or cause okay, this can wait. Shamu.
All right, church. Secondary.
Let's go to Indiana Jones ride. We don't have to say prayer.
Yeah. Church becomes a secondary priority when you see orcas.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, one time we went like in California, and my parents were like, "I know this is weird, and it's a Sunday, but we're gonna go to this diner because we're never gonna get to go to it again if we don't go today." And I was like, "We can go tomorrow." And they're like, "No." I'm like, "Why not?" And they're like, "I don't know." I'm like, okay, cool. So I think sometimes they're just like, "I don't care," and they just go about it.
Religion is so weird, dude.
It's not so bad.
Yeah, you gotta believe something.
It gets a bad rap because, you know, polygamy.
Because
it
gets a bad rap because they would murder people if you disagreed with them.
Who told you that?
Huh?
Who told you that?
Have you not been taking our history class?
That was the other way around. The U.S. government hunted and killed Mormons because they didn't agree with Mormonism.
No, that was not the government. I think
that was the government.
I think that was like the
Look
Quakers.
That shit up.
Look
it up,
dude.
bro. I will
Quakers
pull that up.
were peaceful. Why would they murder
Yeah,
Mormons?
why is the pacifists going down the Mormons?
He just starts
They're
mowing
just
down
that
Mormons
bad.
with their
No,
frickin'...
I'm talking about like before we went to North America. Like those fucking Anglo-Saxon motherfuckers in Europe were just like...
That's not Mormons.
That's not
No, I'm not
Quakers
talking about
either.
Mormons. I'm talking about like religion.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not talking about a specific religion.
Oh. Well,
yeah.
That too. I mean, like the separatists, the pilgrims. Yeah, those guys are pretty rough. Yeah. I mean, not all religions like that, though. Like very
that's
few.
that's almost insane to me because like our great grandparents were like almost living that, dude. Or like if you add a few greats to that.
Well, my 13th great grandpa, my direct 13th great grandpa was on the Mayflower.
Galileo Galilei was imprisoned for saying that we're not the what planet? Only planet. I don't remember what he said.
Spherical planet?
Yeah, but the church disagreed with him, and he was like, "You're going to prison."
You go to prison now.
Yeah. I mean, that was when, like, Catholicism literally ruled the world. Like, if you disagreed with the church, it was, you were disagreeing with
I feel like church
government.
nowadays is just an outdated government. Because church was government. And then,
Yeah,
and
church
then we
and
came up with,
government were, like,
maybe we
learning.
shouldn't let church be government. And then they came up with the government.
Yeah. I mean,
It's still like
kind of.
more or less related too because like in God we trust and
Right, well, no, they're definitely
Yeah.
connected. The
Yeah.
the idea of
this
we
whole,
all follow
this whole
these set
nation
of
was
rules.
founded off of, was it
Probably-
Catholics or...
Well,
Yeah,
this nation was
Christianity
followed off
more
of
like-
Christianity.
Yeah.
A lot of them were Christians, but
Yeah.
a lot of the main ones weren't. I don't know off the top of my head, but a lot.
But at least we allowed freedom of religion.
I mean,
We're
like
just
Ben
nope,
Franklin
you have to
was
be
a scientist.
I wonder, yeah, Ben Franklin.
I don't know if he wasn't Christian, but he wasn't a scientist, and he definitely probably would go against a lot of whatever it was, you know, Christian.
I don't think he would tell you to not drink
radicals.
caffeine because that's addicting. I don't think he would say that.
Yeah, that's kind of a Mormon-specific deal. But, yeah, I mean, I drink caffeine, just not coffee. Because coffee's a bit intense, man.
You
Also,
won't
it
drink an
smells
energy
bad.
drink.
Because it had coffee in it.
You can't taste the coffee.
Yeah, but it had coffee in it.
Why does that matter if it has coffee in it?
Because that's what I'm not doing.
But
It's the same reason why I don't drink alcohol. Like, I won't...
Well, you're not old enough.
Yeah, but we can get around that situation. It's not because the alcohol is going to ruin my life. It's because I've said I'm not going to drink alcohol. It's my decision.
You can.
Also, because it all smells bad. You smell coffee, it smells horrible.
I'm just saying, not drinking coffee is not as bad as what you have done.
We're not going to talk about that yet. We won't talk about that.
We did literally vandalize our town.
No, we didn't.
Cheese, bro?
Yeah.
That doesn't...
That
we
rips off
we haven't actually seen like the actual effects.
Dude, like, if you look at my stop sign or like many around
Even
town,
the fucking smoke tree stop sign.
It's pretty
we're
rough.
doxing ourselves.
How long has this been going on for?
I forgot to put it the time, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, like, what is that? Like,
It's beats and minutes.
I mean, I gotta wrap up soon. I gotta go home and do my taxes.
I gotta do my taxes.
You wanna come with me and learn how to do taxes?
I really do, yeah.
Okay. Do you have your stuff? Like everything you need?
I'd have to go home and get what I think is like
I mean, you live close by.
W2
Yeah,
or whatever
really-
it's called.
There you go. Almost 2 hours?
No, it's just almost an hour.
Are you sure?
Why-
It stops at 1 hour.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, this is a pretty good episode, I think.
Yeah,
I
it's
kinda-
pretty solid. We
it was a good
discussed a
intro.
lot.
It was a good intro.
Yeah.
Good pilot. Very good pilot. Be on the lookout for new episodes.
Yeah.
We're trying to make more.
Maybe more bits. I don't know.
Yeah, we probably will post individual bits because that's easier
Yeah.
and probably fits your attention span a little bit better.
Yeah.
But hopefully you can listen to this whole thing.
Yep, this is a good first episode. Just remember, Royal Report, we're gonna beat you.
We're coming for you.
Find us
Fucking
on
destroy you.
Find us on Instagram, YMC Productions. Follow us. Get your friends to follow us because we want to beat the shit out of Royal Report.
And then doggone.
We gotta beat the system, guys.
Yeah, we're going for the system.
We gotta beat the system.
It's not just this as our project. We have to defeat the system.
We have to beat the system.
We have to overthrow the elites and take our place in history. Also, I want money.
Like, yeah, money.
I
Money
want-
good.
Dude, I'd be so hyped if we made money off this.
Money is good. That's cool.
Money es muy bueno.
Es muy bueno.
I don't know if that's correct Spanish, but we're
It's
rolling
probably
with it.
close to.
Cameron, you got an
Correct
outro for us?
This is the outro.
Life could be a dream.
Life could be a bean.
Life could be a bean if it was a bean. Copyrighted.
This is
Copyrighted. Definitely not fair use.
Chopsticks isn't fair use.
Oh. Doesn't sound like chopsticks.
Okay, that might be
Okay. Before we get ruined on our first pilot.
Cancel cultured.
Cancel cultured. Cameron, you have strong opinions on cancel culture.
Garbage.
Okay, we'll get into that next episode.
Next episode.
I have a lot of hatred.
There's a teaser
against
for
it.
the next episode. Cancel culture will be
Fuck
brought
the
up.
cancel culture.
Okay, let's end it.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Nah.
Yo.